Well, hello, my friends and family and Facebook acquaintances. I know it's been a little while again since I've done a video. Today is about when you are going through a storm and challenges and obstacles and hoops. You know, I've done some videos on this before, and I recently reposted one of my written blogs from a few years ago about there's hills and peaks and valleys and mountains and twists and turns in life. And so many people have been just going through horrific things, and myself included, things that I go, this is so, painful and hard to fathom. And it's easy to lose sight of being in the moment and get so focused on all the unknowns or things that you have a time limit and you have to take care of them, and that can feel, and it is, overwhelming. And I just want to encourage you. This also stems from one of my relatives. I saw that she did a video tonight, which if you see this, I'm so proud of you. You'll know who you are. And that relative has gone through horrific things trying to navigate with their business, including not getting much sleep, putting in very long hours to make it happen, and computer went down and employees weren't showing up and all kinds of things. And long story short, they have a lens similar to mine. Giving up is not an option. So you just got to make it happen and do what you got to do. And so proud of that person, and just setting an example with gratitude, right? Now, I'm not a huge advocate about overworking or overfunctioning. I've had to learn in my own life in the past how I just really overfunctioned and was a caretaker and people pleaser. And there's a huge difference between being compassionate and kind versus being a people pleaser and overfunctioning for people. So sometimes, yes, we have to step up when other people are not stepping in and do what we got to do, but also take that time to reset, refresh, be in the moment. I had a beautiful drive today to go to meet with one of my big blessings, mentor in my life that's I've had for several years now, and just had an amazing talk, and even talking about, like, wow, the journey that I've been on and where I was several years ago to where I'm at now is just incredible. And yes, there's still a lot of unknowns and horrific, painful, hard to fathom things that I'm navigating through, but to say, wow, how I'm showing up as a person is I've always had that, like, core values of who I am, but to just show up with more strength, more of all of who I am, my authentic self, and just to say, not everybody's going to be kind in the world, not everybody is nice, but you can show up and have your health and wellness and integrity, values, morals, boundaries. Oh my goodness, I've had to learn boundaries. And again, what we go through, it's a refining process sometimes. And you think about being refined, or even like you can take a jewel and they put it under heat and pressure, and I'm not a jeweler, so those of you that may see this and are, forgive me for my explanation on this, but really it goes under pressure and heat and refining, and then over time you see sparkle and beauty emerging from a jewel. And so as a person, we go through a refining process, and it's often in times of learning from our own lessons or hurtful experiences or things like that, and going through a lot of pain, that we can grow so much if we choose. And there is that saying, you can get better or you can get better. I choose to get to better. And again, keeping kindness and compassion with firm boundaries wishing other people well, but to say not everybody should be in your personal circle. We can wish them all well. We shouldn't go around hating people or putting people down or anything like that, but learning lessons. And again, we can take it, this refining process for our own lives. It's very painful, I'm not going to lie. Tears are good. They may not feel good, but it's not a sign of weakness or being fragile. It's really a sign of strength and beauty and a tender heart. So don't let anybody steal from your wellness or your well-being or who you're designed to be. And remember, everybody has something they're dealing with, and some people more than others, but it doesn't have to define you. It doesn't have to hold you back. You may have times of feeling overwhelmed or flooded or scared, or whatever. If you're scared, reach out for help and support, and if it's an emergency, call 911. But don't let anybody put fear in you. Don't let anybody steal your joy. And there are things you got to navigate through that aren't so fun and may take time and energy and effort and all kinds of stuff, but it'll come back to you in a better way. And so I'm just here to encourage you to say, yes, you can. You can take another step forward. You may not know where the answers are coming from, but believe me, they will. They will. And people step up to plate and help you in ways that you couldn't even fathom when you're just trusting and keeping a attitude of gratitude. And my belief, truly God's glory and just so much thankfulness. All right. I hope this encouraged whoever may need to hear it. Until next time, and always much love and blessings from Joni Elizabeth.